It is the most political and least legitimate committee in American history. It has used congressional subpoenas to attack Republicans, violate due process, and infringe on the political speech of private citizens.
Well, now a former Republican congressman says that posture on the part of Kevin McCarthy and Republicans in general to this committee is a mistake and robs us of the chance to get to the bottom of what happened that day. Former South Carolina Congressman Bob Inglis, kind enough to join us. And Congressman, I had read your letter in the Wall Street Journal today when you had said that Mr. McCarthy and his colleagues should cooperate with the investigation to help secure our institutions against future assaults. Did you ever get a reaction, a response?
No, I haven't heard from him, Neil, but and I know that it's maybe falling somewhat on deaf ears because there's a constituency out there for rejection of any sort of defense of our democracy. And I think that we need to take it very seriously and get to the bottom of this. And it's unfortunate that my friend, and he is my friend, Kevin McCarthy, isn't approaching it that way.
Now, you had communicated with some 22 other largely former members, Republican members. Did they agree with where you stood on this, that this is something Republicans should get engaged in?
Yeah, that's the point of the letter that preceded the letter that you're speaking of in the Wall Street Journal.
Got it.
And so it's a bunch of Republicans saying, you know, hey, really, we need to get to the bottom of this. We can't allow an attack on our republic to go unchecked. It really should be something that we all respond to with really a lot of intensity.
To your point, Congressman, a lot of them, including Kevin McCarthy, certainly at the time were very concerned. And then time went by, and maybe it's Donald Trump, and they were afraid of him or afraid to challenge him. And they dropped that concern to the point now where they consider this a waste of time. What do you think of that?
I think what we're lacking here is courage, and we're lacking the ability to confront these sort of bullying tactics that President Trump uses. He's got my party in a bad spot. Eventually, America will figure out that, hey, you know what, this really is a bully, and I don't think that wears well long term. Really, it's time for Republicans to join with Democrats and say, you know what, the republic is more important than our party. And if nothing else, just look into the eyes of those Capitol Hill police officers that are protecting you. You know, I think of Robert and Rick at the ground floor level of the unit building near the office that I had. They were my friends, and they were there to protect us and to look at those folks and to say, listen, we really don't care about you. We saw what the mob did to you, and we're going to sort of go with our guy. No, your guy was in the wrong spot, and he needs to be corrected for this, and the republic needs to be upheld.
Congressman, thank you very, very much for speaking out, stating your mind. We'll see exactly how this plays among some of the Republicans you wrote to and urged to change their behavior tonight. Bob Inglis, the former South Carolina Republican congressman. Of course, it all kicks off tonight. What's at stake? Democrats say no less than the future of our country. Republicans, by and large, say important matters